Here we are again, back at the Simplicity Diaries with me, Kim John Payne. So glad you could just make this little 10 or 15 minute window of time, and I hope it's worth it. I wanted to talk a little bit today about children and time, particularly children, the younger ones, and their often their demands for now. Now, I want this now. It often comes out in this way, but it's actually them expressing quite often, amongst other things, they're not quite there yet by any means in terms of understanding the passing of time. So they're kind of, and I've heard younger children say this. I need it now, otherwise I'll forget. Or, and I'm hearing this more and more these days, no, I need it now or you'll forget. Now, this worry, this being right in the now, but this worry about forgetting is something that has really caught my attention. And you know, kind of snuck up on me. I sort of didn't realize how more and more children are demanding what they want and demanding it right now. But it's also, I had a hunch a while back that this was to do with the increasing amount of cell phone use with parents. And I wasn't sure, you know, who knows? But I think little children get very anxious that unless, well, first of all, they get more vocal and even outrageous in their demands for now, because that gets our attention away from the phone. And then they'll demand the now because they're worried that if they don't get what they need, you know, right in that moment, then we will be distracted again by the phone. So I decided to enlist a bunch of parents to see if this was actually the case. And so when a child wanted something, they immediately put the cell phone away, cell phone down, no cell phone. And the anecdotal feedback was relatively clear that that this eased the very strong sometimes demands for now, and then even the meltdowns when it's not going to be done now. And so there seems to be, at least for our little simplicity parenting community, or actually our large simplicity parenting community, something worth thinking about and even, you know, experimenting with is that a child's sense of time is not good yet, but what they do know is that they are in a kind of a war against this weapon of mass disconnection, otherwise known as a cell phone. So it makes them kind of desperate to get what they want and get it right now, because we will disappear in our presence, attention, and consciousness from them. So that's one little thing well, actually quite big thing to be thinking about. So what is it that we can actually do, apart from being very, very careful about our cell phone use when children need to communicate with us? One is to, well, an image perhaps is to feel ourselves like Big Ben. You know, in London, Big Ben, this high tower. I've never been up there, but the view must be amazing. So we've got this strong presence and this kind of executive big picture overview of all the city or family with us. And that we are the keepers of time. We are the Big Bens of time for younger children. So now with that in mind, a couple of things to be going on with. First of all, phone away. But first of all, repeat back in an ordinary way what your child is asking for. If they're saying they want some glue for a project, just say, okay, so you need some, all right, you need some better glue. All right, we can do that. I think I know where some is. Or, sweetheart, we don't have any more glue, but I think we could maybe find, or whatever it is. Don't get all kind of counselly and therapy-ish, and find yourself saying, what I hear you saying is, I mean, just be normal and just repeat back a little bit, paraphrase what it is so that it helps your child. Okay, so my mum, my dad, my grandma, my guardian has heard what it is I'm asking for. Okay, point number one. Point number two is to make time manifest. And what I mean by this is make it real, make it visual for a little one and say, you know what, sweetheart, I'm just going to finish folding these clothes and then we'll go look for the glue. So again, step one is, okay, so you need another pair of scissors because those aren't working. All right, I think we could do that. But in step two, but first I'm just going to finish folding the clothes and then we'll go and look for some more scissors. I think I know just where they are, right? It really is just 2 steps. See, children don't have that executive brain. They don't have that Big Ben in terms of time. They're just little. And they don't have that. But we do on a good day, and we can do that, right? In doing this, and here's the last piece about this, in doing this, it actually helps this crucial quality that we all know is so crucial, and that is that quality of impulse control. That we don't find ourselves leaving this and then that, and this child's asking for this, and we run to that child. And then if you've got a couple of kids, it can be like playing demand whack-a-mole, right? It's like, no, I'm going to finish what I do. I've absolutely heard what you're saying, and now I'm going to finish what I do. And it's just, a few seconds, maybe a minute or 2 at most, and then we'll do that. So for a child, it helps them grow that lovely waiting muscle, which is so important for future emotional intelligence, for future success, making friends, and eventually in the workplace when they're big. And the second thing is that it models impulse control, because we are finishing what we're doing and then we're doing the next thing. I don't think parenting is so much multitasking, but single tasking multiple times. And this very much helps these now demands. So I hope that's helpful. It's one of those little big things, right? If we can just develop this muscle of letting a child know they've been heard, and then grounding time by making it visual, doing something, and then helping them. Children eventually will say things like, Daddy, when you've finished doing the dishes, can you look for some scissors for me? I mean, they do, but it takes weeks and months of coaching them up to accept that this is the way things are in our family. Okay, again, I hope that's helpful. If you ever want to chat with me personally, you can go right to Simplicity Parenting website and request a consult. It's right there. It's my favoriteest thing to do in the world. But I hope that's helpful. Bye-bye for now.